And welcome back, everybody. Cat's Corner. I'm Tucker.
My name is Davis.
It's been a while since we've done one. I think the last time we've done an episode was May 16th, and is now June 8th. So it's been a while.
Damn.
It's been a while.
There's a lot,
Um,
a
and
lot of
there's a
things
lot
that
that's
we got to
happened.
talk about.
There's a lot that has happened. Now, I don't know if the last time we did an episode of Stokes had committed or not. I think he did.
Who?
Committed Stokes.
We didn't talk about Stokes at all.
We didn't talk about much, which today I
talked-
looked at Kansas's non-conference schedule, and the hardest team they play is us. And then they play a bunch of just random teams and Ohio State. That's it. So I think, I don't know if that's maybe Bill Self knowing that team is not going to be good because they're not. They're going to be awful. And I think we might beat them by 30, or that's just a coincidence. But I don't think it's a coincidence. I think Bill knew what he was
They're
doing.
too scared to play high clay teams.
Yeah, I mean,
like Michigan,
when-
Duke, and all that.
when you have the top recruit, you got to have a hard schedule to show if he really is the number one or not.
Yeah.
But we will go ahead and get into it. Something that I've been dying to be able to talk about. Milan Momcilovic.
Let's go.
Mark Pope finally got his guy.
Finally.
He needed this one. He needed
I'd rather have him more than Stokes.
Oh, 100%. We also kind of just, and the reasons behind that is he has experience and he fits. I think he does fit into Mark Pope's offense a lot better.
Yeah.
So I think it all worked out in the end. I think missing out on Stokes was probably a blessing in disguise. I mean, I think we say that now. Could Stokes be really good and make Kansas good? Yes. Could Stokes be a bust? Yes, probably not. But will Kansas be like a, I don't know, maybe a five seed or 6 seed in the tournament?
No.
Probably. Really? What do you think they'll be?
I think a third seed.
Third seed.
Because the Big 12, they don't have anybody.
That's true.
They have Iowa State. No.
I mean, Iowa State, I don't even think will be good this year.
No. They don't have anybody good. I feel like, and they're probably going to win. They're probably going to win Big 12.
Yeah, I've seen somebody's early ranking for top 25, and Iowa State was, I think, they were 8. And I look at that, and I just don't see why. I mean, they lost their top 2 players, all their offensive players. I just don't really get that. But again, I don't really follow the Iowa State news, I guess. So
I follow Kentucky news.
Yeah. So Milan, the best 3-point shooter in college basketball, has committed to Mark Pope and the Kentucky Wildcats, and this is huge. I think without Milan, this team probably would have been maybe an 8 seed. I don't think they would have been very good. But could they have surprised people? Probably, but just going off of what we know, this team would not have been good. But bringing in Milan, who I think will start probably the small forward or power forward, that's huge because this guy shoots 49% from 3, and how tall?
Yeah.
I will tell you this, he's taller than Flory Badunga, who is Louisville's starting center, and Milan's probably going to be our small forward. So if that tells you anything about Louisville,
You know it's crazy? This kid reminds me of Jokic.
yeah, I think Mark Pope's pitch to him was Kobe Bryant. He probably showed Kobe Bryant highlights and was like, "That's going to be you, but I'm going to let you shoot more threes than Kobe Bryant."
Say that again.
Um, I was just saying that Mark Pope's pitch to him.
You're cutting out.
Oh, actually,
You're cutting out.
sorry, what about now?
All right, say it again.
All right, I was saying that I think Mark Pope's pitch to him was I think he probably just showed him Kobe Bryant highlights
Probably, yeah.
and was like, I will let you shoot more threes than Kobe Bryant. That's definitely saying something.
Did you see the players coming to Lexington? Like
Yeah,
all
I saw the video. Yeah, but that was pretty cool. I like that they do that videos, pictures of all them arriving.
I do like that.
I think this team's going to be pretty good next year. I will say. I mean, we might have a chance to win the FCC this year.
Probably.
I think we actually have a
Did you
legit
see
shot.
who we're going to play in the ACC, SEC?
Virginia. It's
I'm not,
Virginia. I
I
don't think.
haven't heard anything about Virginia yet, but they're
Yeah.
always good.
And I will say they have one really, really, really good player. I think they have the best player in the ACC. I don't remember his name. He's a white boy. I think he's their small forward. But I've heard that he is really, really good, and he's going to give us some problems. So hopefully not. I hope we can beat them. Who did we play last year in the ACC?
The ACC.
It was North Carolina, wasn't it?
Carolina, and I think we lost by was it 5 or 8?
Maybe 4.
I think it
Because
was.
we had the lead the whole game.
And then Caleb, what's his name? Caleb
Wilson.
Caleb Wilson just.
I mean, we couldn't score for a whole 10 minutes.
We couldn't.
That was a frustrating game, I will say.
We should have won that game too.
And then the year before that, we played Clemson and lost. So we haven't won. We haven't won.
The only time we won was when Coach Calipari was here. And Mark Pope is 0-2 against ACC play.
Yeah, he's got to step it up.
Yeah.
So we're going to now go to our next topic. And this one to me was a little bit of surprise when I saw it. But Ryan Hampton. So I was in church yesterday, and I get out, and I see a commitment. And at first when I see it, I'm like, oh, this player just committed to a random school. At first, I did not think it was Kentucky. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, this is Ryan Hampton, because he was on his visit this past weekend.
Yeah, his brother played there.
I didn't expect him to commit this weekend because he's not he's the 2027 class. I was,
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm very shocked that the 2027 class we're getting a 5-star.
Yeah.
We're actually doing stuff next year.
After Mark Pope had all this criticism,
we're getting 5 stars.
To me, what I think it was Stokes. I think he just put too much.
I believe we put more money on Stokes. We didn't care about the other players who were in this class. I feel like Stokes, we needed him. He would be the man for Kentucky.
Yeah, that's what he thought. But, I mean, and do I wish we had some better players from this class? Yes, but, this class wasn't the best. I'm not saying they were all bad. But, I mean, the only one that I think Kentucky could have got that they didn't was probably, what's his name? Caleb something. He committed to Arizona, and I think he did really like Kentucky, but again, I think Pope just put a little too much faith into Stokes.
Are you talking about those? Yeah, Caleb.
Is it like Downs? I think it's Caleb Downs, right?
Caleb Downs. Because you remember
Trying to think.
when we had the fans doing the the, the flags, and it had Zoom, had Stokes, and it had someone else.
That was Donnie
Who's
Freeman.
That's who I'm talking about, because he was.
Caleb Holt. I'm talking about Caleb Holt. He
But
committed to
the person
Arizona.
I'm talking about,
Donnie.
yeah, he wanted to go to Kentucky, but
He did.
he wanted Zoom. Mark Pope wanted Zoom more, and then he took offense of that and said, "Okay, I'm going back to where to BYU."
He went. Oh no, you're thinking about Rob Wright.
Rob Wright, my bad, Rob
No,
Wright.
what I think it was with Rob Wright, he was just trying to. He was gonna go
He
to
took
BYU.
offense, okay, on the money. I feel like.
No, the thing was with him is he was gonna go to BYU no matter what. His agent was just trying to use Pope to get more money out of BYU. And, because BYU ultimately raised their price. I've heard he was never even going to come to Kentucky unless BYU ultimately would not pay him. But from what I've heard, he was just BYU from the start. And I think our fans didn't know that. Pope didn't know it. And then the thing with Donnie, let's see. Donnie was a weird one because I would have bet a lot of money he was coming here. Especially after he canceled all his other visits. And then randomly, I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing Donnie to St. John's, and I'm like, what in the world just happened? I will say though, that I do think is a Pope whiff. I am a guy who, people will say Pope whiffed on one, and I'll be like, it's not a whiff. But I will say Pope definitely whiffed on Donnie. But from what I've heard, Donnie is injury prone. And, with Kentucky, we have very bad luck with injuries.
Oh yeah.
Would he have been good to have? Yes, but you gotta think though.
The time, I feel like.
Do you think we get Milan if we get Donnie? They play the same position, so you gotta think about that. I don't know if we get Milan if we get Donnie. Not saying we definitely wouldn't, but you just have to think about that. I think that could have been another blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
All right. So in our last episode we did almost a month ago, I told you we were gonna do a panic button. And I think it's probably changed since last time.
Yeah.
I want to ask you for the basketball team. Where are you putting your panic button on a scale of 1 to 10?
In the middle. Because we do have more guys coming. Like gosh, I just forgot his name. We were just talking about him.
Milan.
And Milan. He's going to be very good for us.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're going to be good, but sort of in the middle, I feel like we're going to lose a bunch of games.
Really?
Yeah. Because the SEC is probably the most terrifying conference in basketball. Okay? Football, no. I'm just saying that. Football, there's 3 teams that are always good.
Mm-hmm.
In basketball, you can have 10, or you can have all of them. Like Mark Pope's first year, everybody was good, and then this year, Vandy was good. Arkansas was good. Alabama was good. All those teams were good, and I feel like the SEC we're gonna lose a lot. We're gonna lose a bunch of SEC games, but the The unconference games, I feel like we can win more unconference games than the SEC. That's my.
For me, I think I'm gonna put mine at a 3. Now the non-conference games, I'm with you. I do think we could. We're not gonna win all of them, obviously, but we could win a lot. But the SEC, the teams I think we will struggle with is Texas. I think Texas will be really good. I think Tennessee is going to be very good. I don't think we'll beat them twice this year. I hope we do, but I think they have a really good team. I'm not going to say Arkansas. Arkansas has good guards, but their big guys they're the weakest in the SEC, and I'm not just saying that because I hate Arkansas. They have a backup. The guy that is their starting center right now would be a backup here at Kentucky. He's from Furman. He's skinny. Now I'm not saying if you're skinny you're not going to play good, but just from what I've heard, he's not good. And their power forward is the guy who should be playing the shooting guard or small forward. His name's Mika from overseas, and I've heard he's has some off court trouble. So I'm not worried about Arkansas at all this year. I think they're going to struggle this year. I'm trying to think of who else. Vandy will be good. They have Tyler Tanner coming back. I'm trying to think.
Florida.
Oh gosh, Florida's going to be terrifying.
See, the 5 teams that I'm worried about this year is one Vandy, Florida, Alabama. It's just, I'm not saying like they're gonna beat us by a lot, but I'm saying like they might beat us because they've been beating us.
Marco, he can never find a way to beat Alabama.
Yeah.
Texas.
Texas, yeah, and I have Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Really?
They still have the that one shifty point guard, right? That we saw.
The I think I know who you're talking about.
Because he when I watched him play, he was so shifty.
I mean,
I'm not trying to say they're gonna beat us. I'm just saying he's good.
I mean, if they play how they played in the SEC tournament, then yeah, they will beat us.
Well, they did lose a bunch. They did lose a bunch.
They lost a lot in the regular season, but when it came to
Oh, I'm talking about players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about like Travis, their big man, their all that.
Yeah.
Those are
and then for our non-conference schedule, I wouldn't say there's a team I'm terrified of right now. North Carolina, I think, will be good. Virginia, but other than that, I'm trying to think. I'm not scared of Indiana. I'm not scared of Louisville.
I'm not scared of Louisville or Indiana. Those 2 teams, I'm not. We can easily beat them. Okay.
I'll make a prediction for Louisville. They're going to be just like us last year. They got all this hype for, I don't know why.
For nothing.
I don't see where the hype came from. It just came out of nowhere, and now everybody's putting them in their top 5. Their offense is going to be so bad. I mean, it's just going to be a struggle to watch. And guess what offense was a struggle to watch last year? Kentucky's.
We couldn't shoot breeze to save us.
And I cannot.
And that's Mark Pope's playbook. Mark Pope is a 3-point messiah. He all he wants is 3 points. 3 points are way better than 2s. That's why he does it. And we couldn't do anything this year to make threes. We didn't have a 3-point. We had Colin Chandler. Colin Chandler couldn't do anything. Colin Chandler was like at the Louisville game, was making basically all his shots. But when he went to the SEC tournament, when he played Florida, didn't make any shots at all. Aberdeen, pretty good player, but couldn't
He
couldn't
wasn't really a 3-point shooter.
he
Yeah,
wasn't he was like a what do they call
more of
a
just
finisher
a
a finisher.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then Otega Owe,
yeah.
dude,
He's
his
not.
jump shot
He's
his jump shot looks like it hurts him,
got a hitch in it. Yeah. And
bro.
then our best was Cam Williams. He was out half the
But
year.
he was hurt.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited for this year. We actually have a legit
And
3-point shooting
Ken
team.
Williams, he's gonna be good.
Yeah. I am on the Cam Williams hype train. I know a lot of people aren't, but I definitely am. I think he could start as
He's
our
so
small
loyal.
forward.
He's very loyal.
I love that dude. I think he's definitely my favorite. I'm
Him and Trent
definitely
Noah
getting a
are the
jersey.
two loyalist players that we have.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting a Cam Williams jersey at some point. I think he could start at our small forward. I don't think he will at the start. Could he by the end of the year? Absolutely. At the start, I don't think he will.
Because he's a
But
junior now, I think.
Yep. I hope we can. I mean, unless he goes to the draft, I hope we can get him back for his senior year.
Yeah, I feel like Trent and Cam are gonna do their senior years here, and then I think the Hamilton, the
Ryan.
not Ryan, the other
Oh, trying to think.
remember the one that didn't play at all this last year, the number 22, the one who was kind of like skinny, but he could shoot. You remember we saw him shooting around. We were calling him like skinny, but he could shoot. Number 22.
Was it like a walk on?
Wasn't a walk on. He was like Reese Potter. Reese Potter. He took like give me a minute.
All right. I think of who you're thinking of.
Start with a B. Give me a minute. My bad.
No, you're good. I'm trying to think of who you're thinking of.
Braydon
Hawthorne. Yes. Oh, yes.
Hawthorne, yes.
I forgot about him. Man, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good.
And he's still a freshman though, because he didn't play his first year.
Man, I forgot about it. Oh man, this team could be really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Because he's a good shooter.
I know we say that every year, but I think this is Pope's best team, definitely. So, talking about Pope, let's go on to him. He's changed the narrative of himself and his recruitment. Lands the top portal player, and then lands a 5-star and the #1 small forward in this class in under a week. And to me, I think now, does it earn Mark Pope another year? No, but does it give fans confidence in his, recruitment? I mean, like past 2 years, we haven't really had the most confidence in it, but I think now we go into it and we're confident in it, and we know he can recruit, and we know he can get the best players if he really tries. And the thing I heard about Ryan Hampton is his cousin, who he's very close with, is trying to recruit. Ryan's trying to recruit his cousin, who is the #2 player in this class, to come play with him at Kentucky. So if Pope can get that done, oh my gosh, I will be very, very happy.
Next year, CJ Roster.
Yeah, me too.
I want CJ Roster.
If we can get them 3,
we're gonna be a good year. We'll
be top 10 preseason for sure.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about our Final Four predictions. Now, obviously, this is just based on roster, but we haven't really, haven't seen these teams play together.
Yeah.
And I will let you go first.
So I have the I have Florida. Okay. I have
Mhm.
Michigan. I have Kentucky, and I actually have I have Vandy.
Mm.
Those four.
All right. For me, I put Duke because I think Duke is just too stacked, really. Florida. Then I got Texas. I think Texas is very good. Maybe I'm just glazing a little bit just because I just think they're really good. I'm not a Texas fan, by the way. And then I have UConn. I feel like UConn, nobody ever hypes them up. Like they're never getting I feel like the top players, but then they're somehow always in the Final Four.
I like
I
their
think
coach.
they. I think yeah, he's the best coach in college basketball right now for sure. But yeah, I do have Duke, Florida, Texas, UConn. Now, do I think Kentucky could be in it? 100%.
Oh yeah. I
But
just picked Kentucky because I want Kentucky to seed. Okay.
and for me, I think Pope, deserve after every literally every media, every person on social media does not want Pope to succeed. So I think Pope is just a super nice guy. He's a good person. I wouldn't I would not want any other coach to take Kentucky to the Final Four rather than Mark Pope. I think he deserves it. I think after everybody hated on him this past year,
Yeah.
I think he's just I think he's gonna surprise some people this year.
He's gonna surprise a bunch. I feel like.
I am praying this team makes it to the Final Four because I think we have a good group of I think we have a good some good dudes and I think this team is gonna surprise a lot of people because I mean right now we're only ranked 25 in some preseason top 25s, which you put this roster on any other team, they're top 10. Like, say this is Duke's roster, they're top 10. Say this is Florida's roster, they're top 10. Say this is Louisville's roster, they're top 5. If say this is Arkansas's roster, top 10. It's just because it's Mark Pope. They want to hate on him. They want him to fail so bad. They're putting it at 25, which, to be fair, could be good. You
It
don't
is.
want it. You don't want them to be top 10 and get to their head just like last year. You know, it felt like every time we were ranked last year, we just played like awful. And then when we weren't ranked, I felt like we played really good. I want this team to not go in there, a little too confident in themselves. I want them to be confident, but I don't want them to, I don't want top 10 to get to their head, you know. But yeah, I think my prediction for Kentucky, I think Elite Eight. I think we make it to the Elite Eight finally this year. It's been forever. Um, I could see us definitely now. Do I think we'll win the championship? I don't think so. Final Four, I think we could definitely get to that point though. Um, and a little question: how you liking your new computer?
Honestly, I'm still new of this. I'm trying to right now. I'm trying to get my YouTube thing to make YouTube. I'm trying
Yeah.
to have a yeah.
And if you guys haven't already, please go follow our YouTube. Um, Cat's Corner. Um, and and our TikTok. We post our updates on there. But yeah. So from what I'm seeing, there is some whispers that he's currently working with the staff to set up an official visit to Lexington, talking about five-star power forward Marcus Spears Jr., who is Ryan Hampton's cousin. So I like the sound of that. And I also want to talk about there was a death in the UK family today.
Yeah.
Nicholas Smith, he was on the football team.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about him, but I will
I,
read to you
yeah.
what Will Stein said. He said, "Today our hearts are broken. Our thoughts and prayers are with Nick's family, friends, teammates, and everyone who knew and loved him. This is a tremendous loss for our program, university, and community. We will continue to support one another and honor his memory." And that sucks, man. I hate it. Never want to see that from, a guy who's only in college, um, only so young in his career, and just hate to see that.
Yeah.
So we will now talk about Mo Williams. Something I heard today about Mo Williams. I've heard on Ryan Hampton's visit what Mark Pope did, and I honestly think it's pretty cool. And so they had Ryan Hampton watch a historic video about Kentucky basketball. Probably the video they'd play before games. You know what video I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I feel like
The like
usually plays like My Old Kentucky Home or something like that.
yeah, or like the da 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 like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one that shows history of, and then like a bunch of players just making.
And like the last one is John Calipari winning the 2012. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I watch that, it gets me hyped up. But I'm sure they played that one. And then what they did when they ended the video, Mo Williams walks in, closes the door behind him, and says, "Are we gonna get this done or not?" And they close the deal. So a lot of people are calling Mo Williams the closer, which I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, his son's gonna play too. So
Yeah,
yeah, he does.
I'm excited to watch him. Honestly,
Yeah,
I think
I
he'd
feel
be good.
I feel like he's gonna be good.
What do you think about Jamal Crawford? Do you think we get him?
No,
You don't think we get Jamal Crawford? I think we do.
after
I just think
after Stokes. No,
I
sorry.
think
I'm
after
I'm like this. If we got Crawford, we would like if Crawford came and Stokes was still, Kansas or Kentucky, he would go to Kentucky. But
yeah,
no, I feel like Crawford's just going to stay in high school coaching. I feel like he's gonna
I think
probably go
I think
to
I think they just waited too long, and
yeah
I think it's either they think they're gonna get him, or he's told them that he's going, and they're just waiting to announce. But I don't think it's that. I do think it's just they think he's gonna get him. I hope they do. I think that will, help recruitment more than, I mean, we've seen past weekend. It's pretty good so far, but so now to end the show, we're gonna go to a topic that you know a lot more about than me. World Cup. I know absolutely nothing about this. I do know that
well.
I am rooting for America. So tell me a little bit about the World Cup.
So World Cup is basically a bunch of countries that qualify for the World Cup gets to play.
Now I do want to ask, how do they even qualify?
So they qualify in like this. So like there's Asia, like China, Russia, South
Mhm.
Korea, North Korea. North Korea gets to play. I don't know why, but India and all those, and then like
Yeah.
North America. United States, Canada, Mexico, all those.
Hmm.
So that's how they qualify because they're in they're it's not like conference, but it's like conference.
Yeah.
And like the the host last year it was like Ecuador or something. I feel
Yeah.
like it was Ecuador. Yeah, they do it. In 2018, it was Russia. So
Yeah.
for I think
I
this
mean,
is
this year they have what 3 countries hosting
United
it. I
States,
mean, America is the main one, I think, and then but
United
then they
States,
have
Canada, and Mexico.
yeah,
But Thursday, the first World Cup game, but Friday
really.
is US plays on
Oh,
Friday.
I'm glad they're not playing on Thursday. I work 9 to 6 on
Well,
Thursday.
I work on Friday.
Damn.
So
Do you know what time?
the game starts at 6.
Yeah, it's
See,
not bad. That's good
I can
time. That's good time. Now if I were to like make a bet on who to win, who should I bet?
honestly, the team that looks pretty good is France.
France.
For France, they
Let's
have
say it. I'm guessing Argentina and Messi made it.
yeah,
Yeah, because I remember watching France. It was France and Argentina,
yeah,
2022, right?
last year.
I remember watching that.
France won it 2 years ago. So I thought France was going to win again. I
Yeah,
but they didn't. Messi Messi finally won one for the first time
but
in his career. And see, I'm not a big Messi fan.
I am. I don't know anything about soccer, but I'm a Messi fan. I
I'm
will
a
say
big
that.
Ronaldo fan.
Now, like, what are like? Okay, let's do this.
What's up?
If the USA were to win, what would that be like in college basketball terms? Like talking like if America wins, that would be like Texas winning it all or something like that. Like what team would that be if USA were to win?
Hmm. Yeah, it might be like Texas or like
Texas,
some like school in the ACC because
ACC.
USA USA doesn't play anybody like good.
Oh,
Okay,
well, that's
the
good for us.
first game is this country. You see my screen?
No. Oh, I am now pulling it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
so this is who we're playing.
Paraguay, I think it's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, Paraguay. But the last time we beat them, the last time we play them, we beat them, and we have a
Mm.
47.6% of winning.
So they're and then what's their percent chance?
24%. So we
Now,
have but drawing is a 28%.
Hmm.
And then
now
our
I
next
want to ask,
what's up?
what happens when they tie?
They tie well, it's called draw, but if they tie, they both get 1 point. So
Yeah.
if you win, you get
Okay.
3 points. If you
Oh,
lose, you
okay.
don't.
Oh, so it's okay.
So like you gotta be like this. You gotta be number one or number two to qualify for the bracket.
Okay.
And then our next game is Australia,
Australia.
and then we play Turkey.
Hmm.
Honestly, I feel like we can beat all three of these teams
I hope.
because
Yeah.
because
I want to watch USA go on
look
a Cinderella
look
run.
look at the German game. We lost 2-1.
Oh.
I watched
Yeah.
this game too.
Hmm.
Look how the Germans they had more cards than us,
Oh wow.
and they still won.
Yeah.
But when I watched it, US looked way more better than this
Really?
German team.
Wow. Interesting.
And there's this kid named Christian. He's basically like the Captain America of the soccer team. So like,
Christian.
yeah,
I'll be watching for him.
he's a forward. If you see Pulisic, Pulisic, I think. Is that how you say his
I have
name?
no clue.
Well, he's American, but I don't know how to say his last name. But Christian, you got to see how Christian plays. He's pretty good. But
Good.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna end episode 4. Now, hopefully, we won't take as long as a break from our next episode.
I hope not.
But I mean, I think I did say last episode. By the time we're doing this one, I want some good news. We definitely got some good news. We also didn't talk about Moreno coming back.
No, we did not.
We talked about that a little bit. That's huge. That is,
That is very huge.
it was Mark
Now
Pope.
we have a center.
It was Mark Pope's number one plan going in the offseason. Keep Moreno, and he did, and that's huge for Kentucky. And I think a lot of fans don't realize how big it is, but it's huge.
Yeah.
Now it's the end of episode 4. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to our YouTube and TikTok. Also, please go on and subscribe to our Spotify. We thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you all in the next episode.